What's going on, YouTube? This is the Modern Man Experience, back at y'all with another video, man. This one right here gonna be for man talk, and we gonna be talking about the reason men are walking away from modern women. Let's get into the video.
Different price ranges and remind him that you always get what you pay for.
You know, saying that women have price ranges and that men should pay for them is that word that starts with P and rhymes with Constitution.
Propaganda tool.
And that's exactly why we don't pay for a used up gold digger in their late 30s who needs several layers of construction grade makeup just to look average.
Brother,
Now, sure.
how about?
Yep. Some men will spend some money on a few dates until they pump and dump, but after they get their pumps in, they
See, modern women say, where did all the men go? The man's still here. We just don't want relationships.
let the simps pay for what they already pumped and dumped, and then they laugh at both of them.
I thought that if I'm only gonna watch tattoo content and create only tattoo content, it's gonna keep me away from creating content about men and women and the war between them and how lame men are. And this is what's coming on my For You page.
Emotional damage.
That's this woman.
So I cannot help it. This is why women are so superior to men.
Oh, wait, you serious?
Hey, ma'am, all I gotta say is,
You stupid.
Let me laugh even harder.
Sweetie, if you were so superior to men, you'd manufacture your own tattoo tools. But alas, just like every other woman on the planet, you have to pay for man-made tools. Superiority, am I right?
No.
If you're going to jail as a woman, your man is not even, oh my god, he's not even going to wait for the gates to close, and he would f own mom if he could.
Right, because women stay loyal to the guy who goes to jail.
Every day, more lies.
Sweetie, if women were so loyal, military marriages, where the husband gets deployed for long periods of time, wouldn't have increased risk of infidelity and divorce, and yet they do. That's how the infamous Jody came to be. Plus, a lot of women can't even stay loyal while their husbands are at work, and they end up doing the neighbor or the milkman like it was back in the day. So, if you really think about it, the only department where women score higher numbers than men isn't the loyalty department. It's the body count department.
ooh, cool.
What's the biggest lie ever told to women and girls?
That we are constantly dress coded and told to cover up because male students might get distracted. Yeah, it wasn't for the students.
You know,
Bruh, all I gotta say is,
You stupid.
a girl showing her ass at school is distracting for everybody. And it's also disgraceful. I mean, it's a
and there's little kids in there. Why would you want to walk around with other little small kids that's younger than you, that's innocent, have, you know what?
school, sweetie. Not a garden tool house. Learn the freaking difference.
That all women naturally go through a phase where we're attracted to people who treat us terribly, as if we weren't intentionally conditioned to be doormats.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
You know,
You
sweetie,
stupid.
most people, when they stick their hand into a fire for the first time, they find out that sticking your hand into a fire hurts, and they don't do it again. Now, if you stick your hand into a fire, you get burned, and then you keep sticking your hand into the fire every chance you get, trust me, it's not society. It's a you problem.
Hey guys, Teslas don't come with a spare tire.
Yeah, Elon should fix that.
So if you want to come at me about how I should know how to change a tire, first of all, no, I shouldn't.
Incorrect.
Sweetie, every person that drives
You strong and independent, remember?
should be able to change a tire, top up the washer
I don't need no man. I'd rather choose the bear, remember?
fluid, and replace the battery. That's bare minimum driver stuff, and it's called being a functional adult.
Okay? I had an amazing dad and I have an amazing husband.
And they didn't teach you how to change a tire? Not so amazing, I guess.
I am a feminist.
Why am I not surprised?
And I don't need to learn how to change a tire.
Well, thank you for putting that information on the internet, sweetie. Now, if any of us men see you on the side of the road with a flat tire, we're gonna
do this. We're gonna do this. Peace out.
do the feminist thing and keep driving, minding our own business.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Sweetie, one man as opposed to 100 men actually is a huge physical difference. Because that's 100 bodies versus one body. And any kindergarten kid with a functioning brain cell can understand the concept. Now, if we're going to talk about a woman's biology, women pair bond through a hormone called oxytocin, which is released during intercourse. So, if your body releases oxytocin 100 times with the same man, you've successfully pair bonded with him, and the relationship has more chance to last long term. However, if your body releases oxytocin 100 times with 100 different men, your pair bonding ability gets wrecked. And women with a wrecked pair bonding ability are more likely to wreck their relationships too, because, newsflash, they have trouble pair bonding with their boyfriends. So, yeah, we know about female biology. Apparently more than you do.
Ironic.
They want us to accept body count so bad, but men would never do it. Especially men who have their shit together. We would never accept body count or a woman with a high body count. We will always go for the woman with less.
For all the people out there who are single in their 30s, I just want to remind you, you have time. So much can happen in 6 months, a year, 2 years. For me, this time 3 years ago, I was single as... Not even like single and looking for someone and dating around. No. I was committed to being single. This day, 3 years ago. And today I am in the most loving partnership of my dreams with a man who I'm building an incredible life with.
They talking about they going to celebrate.
3 years. So much happened between then and now. In a relatively short amount of time. Your timeline is your timeline.
The 100
but
cocks
I want to remind you
she
of
tell
how
she been with
long
multiple
time
men,
can
bro.
actually be. So don't worry.
Look at her, bro. Look at the eyes.
You have plenty of it.
Well, yes and no.
At least 50
Men have time because most of us can father children well into our 50s, 60s, or even 70s. But women, not so much. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, but some women nowadays get early menopause in their late 20s. So if you're a young woman who wants kids at some point, my advice, stop partying after you turn 23 and find a husband. Also, it would be good to not get ran through by 100 men before you get married, because, you know, it helps to be able to pair bond with your husband.
Bruh,
Can we all talk about Father Mike Schmitz? I showed him to a girlfriend who's not Catholic, and she's like, when's Mass?
What about the man needing sex? That's just a cultural narrative that basically says men are like animals and they have to be able to do this sexual thing, otherwise they're going to go
Bro, really? Really?
crazy. And the reality is there's whole vocations that are celibate. And these are virile men's men. Some of the most masculine of men I know are priests.
Yeah, but the difference is those men
They mess with little boys.
and chose to be celibate when they became Catholic priests. They didn't get married to a woman to be in a marriage without intimacy just because their wives decided they don't want to put out.
We need food. We need air to breathe. We don't need sex.
It's a gift.
I need it. I don't fuck what you talking about. I need it. I want smash. I want bedroom fun. If you don't want to give it to me, bye. I go get it from somebody else. Fuck what you talking
Right. So intercourse is basically women doing men a favor. You know, ever since I was old enough for my pants to get tight when I see an attractive woman, I've avoided women like this like the plague. But seriously, ladies, stop with the BS. You like it as much as we do.
Exactly.
The only difference is we men don't use intercourse to leverage compliance out of our wives or girlfriends.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Now, sweetie, I'm going to agree with you. We don't need intercourse to survive, but if we're going to go down that particular traditional Christian conservative road, and hey, being an Orthodox Christian myself, I'm all for that, We also need to point out that a traditional Christian conservative wife doesn't work outside the home. She stays home and takes care of her husband and kids.
Yeah, she ain't out running her mouth on a podcast talking about men don't need sex. You stupid.
Yet here you are doing podcasts, and here you are again going viral on another podcast with a notorious playboy.
You think that might be a limited mindset?
I think it's none of your business, but I don't want you to think I'm triggered by you. I'm not.
Okay.
I saw somebody say that, and I think that's interesting. I think you're annoying, but I'm not triggered.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? No, you are. You're annoying.
Not exactly staying home and taking care of the kids.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of the ones, man. Every time women talk, especially if we ain't having a fun, jolly good time, when you start just running your mouth and saying random shit, you are fucking annoying. That's why we want to be around you. That's why most of the time, as soon as we bust, we ready to get up and go. Get the hell away from you because you're going to start saying something we don't want to hear.
Also, if we're talking about things that we don't need, newsflash, you don't need makeup or a $300 hairdo.
Exactly.
And you definitely don't need to marry a rich husband.
Exactly.
Or live in a neighborhood where the houses cost upwards of $900,000.
Right.
But hey, like I've said a lot of times on my channel, if it weren't for double standards,
exactly,
some of you lovely ladies would have no standards.
Fuck out of here, man.
If I were a man and I saw what was going on right now,
I would be scared because the writing's on the wall. It's over. But I would adapt and fall in line because that is my best chance.
Now they want to try to use the same terms we give them, bro. The projection and they want to be men and taking our talking points, dog. It's unfathomable. It's so crazy, bro. Like y'all women need to start figuring out y'all own shit to come up with. Cause saying leftover men is stupid as fuck, man.
Legacy. The men that get it,
Golly,
get it. The
bro.
men that don't will be left behind.
Fucking lame as hell.
Are you sure about that?
Exactly, bro. Look at this.
Went to a singles mixer.
Yeah.
And only women
Yeah, we left over though.
showed
Pay
up.
attention to what's going on here. Fuck out of here, man. Make it make sense. Just dumb.
Yep, the writing is on the wall.
Exactly.
And the writing on the wall says, meow, motherfunker.
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
Fuck out of here, man. Trying to make it seem like we choose to be alone. Because all of y'all are bust downs now. Y'all all ran through. Don't nobody want to marry y'all. Y'all all got over 5 body counts. Why would a man want to marry any of y'all women who had already had another man inserting his masculinity inside of you? Man, shut up, man. It's the modern man experience, man. Till next time, man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. If you want to hit the cash app, man. And donate to your boy. Support the channel, man. Till next time, man. I'm out of here. Peace.